Hello, my name is Leah and I am from Blissful Being. This is the first video in a series of videos that is going to teach you all about building your own doTERRA business. A little bit of background about myself. I have a bachelor degree in commerce. I majored in both finance and marketing. I've also got a really keen interest in management, I've figured out over the years. I also then went on to study education. So I became a business and legal studies teacher in high schools. So that's my sort of profession at the moment. So I have a real, my passion is around teaching people about business. So this has become really fitting for me, the fact that I've started and built my own doTERRA business. So I'm a gold doTERRA leader at present. Maybe by the time you're watching this, I won't be. And I now spend most of my days not only teaching people about the uses of essential oils, which is a huge, huge passion of mine, but also mentoring and teaching people how to start their own business. So this is kind of like all of my passions rolled into one, which is really, really exciting for me. So today's video is just going to tell you basically what you need to get started and the best way to start off in building your doTERRA business. So I'm just going to share my screen with you now because I've got a little presentation that we can look off of. So I'll just start this slideshow. So this is our Building Your Business, Your doTERRA Business Mentoring Program with Leah. That's me, part one. So what you need to get started. We're very, very lucky in doTERRA that we don't need to buy in with any huge amount like you do with any other franchise. So if you were to start a franchising business, it would cost you tens of thousands of dollars to start up. So I really love this business structure. It is a network marketing company, which kind of has a little bit of a negative vibe to it sometimes, but I hope that us in doTERRA are turning that around, because I really, really honestly feel that network marketing is the way of the future. And it's such a fantastic business model, especially the way that doTERRA has set it up. They are so extremely generous, and the way that it all works is just amazing. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's, it's giving, and it's beautiful, and it's nurturing, and it's allowing people, especially women, to be extremely successful business people from home while caring for their kids, which is fantastic. So unlike most businesses that you would have to buy into, with doTERRA, you really don't need a lot to start. All you need to have is a wholesale account. So I would assume that the majority of you that are watching this would already have a wholesale account, and that's fantastic. But if you don't, there are a few options. If you are really, really driven, you know exactly what you want to do in this doTERRA industry, and you're ready to get going, the oil sharing kit is the best way to start if you want to grow your business quickly. And the reason for that is because you already start off with a huge collection of essential oils. You've got 3 of all of the most popular oils in there. And you also get a lot of business and oil sharing information that gets sent out with that kit. You are also starting off with 200 LRP credit points, which is awesome. And you start off on 30% accrual of your whatever you order back in points, which with a normal kit you start off on 10%. So it is a really good place to start, and you're obviously going to kick off the first month of your business with over 1,000 points in volume. We'll learn more about volume in the following videos. But so maybe after watching a few videos, you will realise or really see the value in that kit. But I just said that you don't have to invest a whole lot of money when you start doTERRA. So that might not be the option for you. It wasn't the option for me when I first started. But I do have to add that in there, that's, a really, really beneficial way to go. The most popular way to go when starting out is getting a home essentials kit. So this is our most popular kit and one of the enrollment kits. There are a range of other enrollment kits, and all you need to do is speak to the person that invited you to this video or introduced you to the oils about what kit is going to be best for you if you haven't got one already. So all you need to get started is a wholesale account. Once you have a wholesale account, you have access to your back office where you can log in, and going into your back office is where you enroll new wellness advocates. So that's all that you actually need. I recommend, if you are serious about building your doTERRA business, you need to order yourself an Empower Kit. So an Empower Kit is $30, and it comes with all of the forms and flyers that are needed to run classes or to share your oils with others. It also comes with 10 bottles of 5 ml wild orange. So really, you know, $30, and you're also getting 10 wild oranges in there. It's really amazing value. And those wild oranges are for you to gift to people as samples and share with people at your classes. So this is a real essential. You know, I'm ordering several of these a month just to be able to hand them out to people. And the kit comes with lots of flyers. So you're going to have plenty there to be able to hand out to everyone or take along to your classes. So it's got the price lists, it's got all of the enrollment kits, it's got the form that needs to be filled out with all of the information that we need for someone to enroll. And it's also got essential oils for a healthy home, some information in there. So that's really awesome. It also comes with some little cardboard invitations, which are a little bit lame. You don't have to, I don't usually use those, but you can if you want to. So that's it. That's all that you need to get started, which is pretty cool. Now the next part is what is required of you. So once you start enrolling people and sharing the oils, you do need to have an LRP set up of 100 PV or more. And the reason for that is you do not get paid commissions unless you have an LRP in place. So that's basically saying, you know, doTERRA as a company, they're not going to pay you unless you're ordering from them. That'd be a bit silly of them to just start paying you money when you don't actually order their products. So I think that that's pretty fair, you know, fair enough, really. So I've got other videos and demonstrations on how you can set up your LRP, but you need to have an LRP template set up in your account at all times. So there's two types of commissions, and we will cover that in the next video. And they are paid out knowing that you've got that 100 LRP template, set up in your account. So they actually go in, see that you've got the template there. It doesn't matter if it has been processed or is going to be processed that month, but as long as the template's there, they pay you. If the template isn't there, they don't pay you. So you need to leave it sitting there at all times. Don't delete your LRP after it's processed, because it will look like, to the back office, it will look like you haven't done one. Okay, so that's your only requirement. That's your monthly requirement. 100 PV LRP is approximately $120, $130 worth. So that is easily covered by the commissions that you will earn. And we talk more about commissions in the next video. This is just about your requirements. But that $120 investment per month is very easily going to be covered for you. So you won't be paying for that for very long at all. Maybe not, maybe never. I actually never paid for any of my LRPs because I was very lucky in enrolling a few people in my first month and went straight on LRP, and I've never paid for one since. So that's definitely an option, and I can mentor you in achieving that as well. Now, how to start. So you've got your enrollment kit, you are a wellness advocate, you've ordered an Empower Kit, so you've got lots of flyers and forms, and you've got all your wild oranges, and you're ready to go, you're ready to get cracking. So everybody's different, and we're all at a different stage of our life. So the biggest thing is that you've got to do it your way. You know, you've got to put your own spin on things and be yourself, be authentic in your approach, and that's what's going to get you really far. So you need to adapt to where you're at in life and what you can achieve. I've kind of classified it into two categories that, you know, maybe you are somewhere in between, and that's okay. But a slow sharer. So a slow sharer is someone who maybe they're a new mum, or they're very busy, or they've got another job and they're just sharing on the side. And then we've got a busy builder. So that's someone that knows exactly what they want. They're out there to get it, and they're going to work really, really hard every day in building their business. It doesn't matter, because we're all amazing and we're all sharing the oils and changing lives. So it doesn't matter what approach you take, you do what's right for you. Yeah, so I think the next slide. So a slow sharer is probably someone that talks about the oils with friends. And I think a lot of us start out this way. So when I first started sharing the oils, I wasn't actually in it for the business. That wasn't my intention at all. I just loved the oils. But I couldn't stop talking about them because they were so amazing and they worked so well that I couldn't stop telling all of my friends about them. So then, of course, my friends are saying, well, how do I get some? And that led me to having my first class. I just jumped right there. I'd never really even been to an essential oil class before, but I just jumped in there and held my first class for nearly 20 people, which was really, really daunting. And I had one of the highest enrollments that Jessie had actually ever seen. That's, our presidential diamond upline that she had ever seen. Or one of the highest enrollments in one class, and I'd actually never been to a class before. So that's the way that I did it, but that doesn't mean that that's what you want to do, you know. So, you know, I just started talking to people about the oils, and that's the first step in sharing. It's just talking to people about them, sharing your experiences, or offering help, offering a sample. If you feel like one of your friends is going to need that oil. A lot of the time, whenever I hear about an oil or talk about an oil, I suddenly think, oh, you know, Sarah or such and such really needs that. And that's, you know, a cue to me to go and offer Sarah a sample of that oil and say, hey, I thought of you straight away when I thought about this oil, when I heard about this oil, would you like to try some? And of course they're going to love it. So back to being a slow sharer. So maybe they talk about the oils with their friends. They post about these oils on social media occasionally, like maybe on their own page, and they hold 1 to 2 classes a month run by either themselves or their upline. So when you're first starting out, I'll talk in a moment about the most successful ways to share, but you don't have to start out and run the, sorry, child crying. Run the class straight away yourself. You can actually, sorry, I'm going to have to pause. It's the beauty of working from home. So you can either run the class yourself, or you can ask your upline, the person that enrolled you, to start you off and start running the first few classes for you, so that until you get your confidence up. Sharing my screen again. I need to, yeah, there we go. Excuse me. So this is a slow sharer. They might enroll 3 to 5 people per month, just doing it at their own pace. And usually a lot of us start out as slow sharers, and once you start progressing and get more comfortable with the business and the structure and how to do everything, you get a bit of a snowball effect and start sharing a lot faster. And what I call the busy builder. So this is someone who's actively sharing. They're building their doTERRA business with their whole self. So this is running, to be a busy builder and actively share, this is what I classify as actively sharing. And this is what's going to get those rank advancements and get you building your business really fast, is running weekly classes, daily posts on their social media page. So you might want to start up your own page all about the oils that you can name something else. If you don't want to share on your personal page. I feel like I don't really like sharing about the oils on my personal page. I feel like that's kind of putting things in people's faces. I used to at the beginning, and that's fine. That's getting your friends involved in what you're doing and sort of sharing that way. But then I started a business page, and that's where I share all of my information about the oils. So daily posts on social media, it's really important to post every day to allow you to increase reach and target specific people. Otherwise, people don't see your actual posts. Creating 2 new contacts daily, 2 follow-ups daily. So a follow-up is getting in contact with someone that you've already been talking about the oils and following up with them. Busy builders have a high enrollment rate per month. They could enroll up 5 to 10 people a month or more. Fast rank advancement. So they're smashing through those rank advancements really quickly because of the momentum that they're building. And we've been taught by Presidential Diamonds in doTERRA that this formula of 2 new contacts daily, 2 follow-ups daily, weekly classes is setting the standard to rank advance fast and build your doTERRA business really quickly. So they're also proactive in learning the business structure. So learning all the ins and outs of placement and things like that, which we will cover. So that's a busy builder in my sort of understanding. Now, what is the best way to share your oils? I think that hands down, the best way to share oils and the most efficient way is running a class. Absolutely. So running a class is when you get 3 to 10 people that will attend a class and they learn everything about the essential oils all in one go. They experience the oils because they're smelling them. You're passing the oils around the room and you're teaching them not only what essential oils are, why doTERRA is so amazing, how to use the oils, and then you're going through each oil individually of the ones that are in the Home Essentials kit, which is the most popular kit that there is. And at the end of a class, when everyone's heard all of that information, they know everything that they need to know to get started. So you could enroll everyone at the class. You could get 6 enrollments in one go. Or, you know, the majority of the people are going to enroll that come to a class because they just hear about how amazing they are. There's so many people that I know that have seen my things on social media, talked to me about oils a little bit, but were like, oh, I don't know, it's not really for me. They come to a class and they hear about these oils firsthand and they experience them. Every single time they are like, I need those in my life. But if they never came to a class, if they just kept seeing my posts on social media, they would never have had that experience or that amount of understanding just about what these oils can do and what they're all about. So classes are the cornerstone to your business. Holding one class weekly is going to get you places and get you places fast, which is cool. And as I said before, you don't have to start off doing the classes yourself. Speak to your upline and they can start doing the first few classes for you. So I'm happy to travel almost everywhere, I shouldn't say anywhere, to do classes for people to help them start off their doTERRA business and get them feeling comfortable. I've also got a class that I've recorded online, and a lot of my builders actually have a copy of that and they watch it over and over again until they feel comfortable in the content. So that's something that I can send on to you as well. Another way to share the oils is through one-on-ones. So that can be anything from organising a proper one-on-one with someone, meeting up for a coffee and having a professional discussion about the oils, where you can share the majority of the information that you would in a class, or just, you know, talking to friends about them one-on-one about the oils. That's a one-on-one as well. So that's a really powerful tool as well, because you're actually getting the time to address their needs. So you're actually asking them personal questions about what health concerns they have or what they want to get out of their oils, and then you can tailor what you're talking about and the oils that you address to their needs, which is really cool and really powerful as well. Another really good way to share the oils is by sending out samples. So you can start by just sending out samples or giving samples to family and friends. And getting people to try the oils, because once you try them, you realize how awesome they are and you basically want them. Approaching business is another idea. So you can approach yoga studios. There's lots of chiropractors that have the oils. Both chiropractors that I go to have the oils in their business. You can go to physiotherapists, psychologists, health food stores. You can go to lots of smaller style businesses and ask them if they would like to try some of your oils or take in some information from the Empower Kit. Another idea is you can lend them your diffuser. So you might take in the diffuser to a yoga studio or a small gym and say, hey, I've been using these oils and they're amazing. I was thinking they'd be awesome in your yoga classes. Would you like to borrow my diffuser and a couple of oils for a week and test it out and see what you think? So that's another option. Approaching a business is a really, really amazing way to really grow your business quickly, because that can lead into things like perhaps having a class at the yoga studio after a session, or being able to put up posters and things in that health food shop, or having a class after hours at the health food shop, and things like that are going to get you a really broad reach of new clientele. And finally, just talking to people. So get out there, talk to people about your oils, use them in public, spark a bit of interest, use them in your cafe when you're sitting at the table having a coffee, and people are going to ask you about them because they smell amazing. Just talk to people, offer samples, always have business cards and samples in your bag so that you can give someone your contact information and a sample straight away out in public, which is great. So they're the best ways, I think, to share the oils. And of course, posting on social media is also awesome. So that's really going to get the message out there and get lots of interest from people as well. So that's what I think are the best ways to start sharing, and classes are definitely up there. So that's it for getting started. That's all that you really need to do. Once you become a wellness advocate, an Empower Kit's pretty important. Do it your way, put your own spin on it, be authentic to yourself, and start sharing the oils in one of those methods that we talked about. So the next video is going to be, I'll just stop sharing. The next video is going to be all about what to do when you do find someone that wants some oils, so how to enroll someone. All right, so thank you for listening and tune into the next video, and I will see you then. Bye-bye.